from Southern Maryland's weather leader. This is a JB Weather Alert.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Forecaster John Bordash with you here in the JB Weather Center. This getting close to afternoon. I keep wanting to say afternoon, but we're not there just yet. But I'm here with you to give you a live update. We do now have a brand new tornado watch in effect for much of our region. This includes all of Southern Maryland, much of the northern neck of Virginia, much of the state of Maryland, except for that one part there on the eastern shore, which is a little weird, given that that's a different weather service office. But we have a lot going on right now, and I want to break all of this down. So I think the first place to start is this tornado watch. This is not a warning. You can see that there in the corner, the difference between a watch and a warning. The taco watch means maybe we have the potential to get a taco, but it's not there just yet. The warning means we have the actual taco going on. That is what we have right now. We have a tornado watch, not a tornado warning. And if I actually come over here to live William Richmond Inc. radar, you can see there shaded in red all of the counties under that tornado watch. And if you look closely, we even have our first tornado warning right now just to the north of Culpeper. This is going to be going until 12:15 this afternoon. This storm here has given not just signs of rotation, but we have seen some reports of a funnel cloud with this storm as it races to the north and east. What I want to do is give you a more regional look here at radar to show you really what it is we're tracking. The center of Ida right now is sitting across parts of West Virginia. And what we're seeing happen is a developing line of thunderstorms. And you can see this broken line that's developing here across parts of Central Virginia, north central parts of North Carolina. That is racing northeastward, and that will give us a tornado threat. And this might start as early as noon or 1 o'clock today, a little bit ahead of schedule, and this could last until 11 o'clock or midnight tonight. So we are going to be in an extended weather alert period where we need to stay alert for the potential of rotating systems. Right now, our tornado watch only goes until 7 o'clock. We'll see if that changes a little later on. But so right now, it's between now and 7 for that tornado watch that, again, includes the entire region. Everyone shaded in red. And I do think that chance of seeing a tornado today is higher than it normally is. If we come back over here to our graphics, again, remember, for those of you just now tuning in, I'm Forecaster John Bordash. We have a brand new tornado watch in effect for our entire coverage area. And I want to give your direction there to the corner, the difference between a watch and a warning. We have a tornado warning in effect right now in Central Virginia, but we don't have warnings in effect in our region. It is just the watch. As we push this on forward, though, what I do want to do is show you the overall timeline today. I think we're beginning to see an increase in that heavy rain threat. That tornado threat is beginning to increase, and I really think it maximizes this afternoon, really between about 2 o'clock and about 9 o'clock. But anytime this afternoon and evening will be fair game to see heavy rain, to see an isolated tornado that could be weak and brief, but we do have the potential to see 1 or 2 stronger tornadoes touch down somewhere in the mid-Atlantic today. It is not a guarantee that Southern Maryland will see multiple tornadoes today or that your house will get hit by a tornado. This is alerting you to that increasing potential that somewhere in our region we could be tracking a couple of rotating thunderstorms. And it's really this area here shaded in orange. This is that enhanced risk. That is a level 3 out of 5. This is highlighting a 10% chance of seeing a tornado today. And I know that chance doesn't seem all that high in layman's terms, but on any given day, we're typically looking at a tornado potential of around 0.2 to 0.4%. Yeah, that's 0.2. So to have a 10% risk today is about 20 to 40 times higher than it normally would be. And there really won't be a difference between Calvert County and St. Mary's County with who has that higher potential, even though they're shaded in different colors. We're going to treat it all as the same. Everyone today has this enhanced risk to see a brief spin-up tornado. The potential is there for damaging wind gusts upwards of getting up towards 60 to 70 miles per hour today with storms that try to move through. If we bring you on over here to Futurecast, and I think this actually might be last night's run, it is. So we won't take a look at Futurecast at the very moment, but we will continue to track this developing line of storms out here in central parts of Virginia, well to our west right now. But as this races to the north and east, this will bring with it not just the threat of a couple of rotating storms, but these storms will be producing heavy rain, and they could drop 1 to maybe as much as 2 inches an hour within them. So you're going to want to stay weather aware. Stay tuned to JB Weather. I am covered on every social media account. You can get updates here on Facebook, where the vast majority of you are watching this broadcast. I have accounts on Twitter at JB_weather for all of the same updates. Updates are also over on Instagram at JB Weather. No underscore there, it's just JB Weather. You can head to the website, jbweather.net, for information as well. So I'm going to be here in the Storm Center continuing to watch this. If we get any new warnings or any new updates I need to bring you, I will be back here with you live to continue to keep you and your family one step ahead of these dangerous storms. Today is a JB Weather Alert Day here in Southern Maryland, and I do think we will see high-impact weather move through the region. So have a way to get warnings. And before I leave you, I want to remind you what your tornado safety precautions are. We do not currently have a tornado warning in effect for our local region. So what I actually want to do to prevent anyone getting a little confused, we're going to get rid of this. These are your current tornado safety guidelines. What you need to start thinking about is where you're going to be if an impactful storm hits. It's not a guarantee that it will, but the potential is there. And so if it does happen to come overhead to you, you want to know what you're going to do, not trying to scramble at the last minute. So know where the nearest substantial shelter is, not a mobile home, not a shed, but an actual structure with the foundation. You want to know which level you're going to be getting to. I think that might be self-explanatory for many people, but for those of you that live in multi-story apartment buildings or something like that, know where you're going to be going. And you really want to get to the most interior room of your house. You want to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. I tell the story all the time growing up. I grew up in the ranch club there in Lesby in Southern Calvert County. I grew up in a single-story ranch-style home. We didn't have a basement in the house. I mean, it wasn't like $1 million home. It was a pretty standard house. And the only room we had that did not have a wall that touched outside was our family bathroom. And so whenever we got warnings, we all went in there, and my mom put a mattress over us. And I know that seems really asinine and crazy, but the reason that happens, and the reason why that's actually a good thing to do, is that if there is indeed a tornado that moves through your region or moves right overhead, where do you want the debris with that to be hitting? Do you want it to be hitting you or the mattress? So these are things you want to keep in mind. And if we see flooding today, have different ways you could be getting home. Or if you have to seek higher ground, know where that is and what that looks like. So stay aware. Again, I will be here with you all afternoon and all evening tracking all of this. This is my job, and I am more than happy to give you these live updates to keep you ahead of these storms and give you live local coverage you're not going to find anywhere else. So follow JB Weather on all your social media accounts, some version of JB Weather. There's an underscore in there if you're on Twitter. But yeah, stay weather aware, and I'm going to be here with you through all of it to keep you safe. I'm Forecaster John Bordash. Thank you for joining me right now. And again, I'll be here with you all afternoon to continue to keep you ahead of these dangerous storms.
Check the forecast anytime online at jbweather.net.